stream, but I couldn't, so I had to just do this. Show all messages, every message from every person while we work on this megaphone. That being said, get the scraps and the important parts that can break easily out of my way. And now, we vibe. Not really, we take this apart. Vibing is for after the work is done. Why is this not turning? Oh, it's wrapped up. Oh well. We just continue. We just vibe. We just have a good day. Hope that I didn't break the chat. Let me check. Did I break it? Nope. It should be working properly. Alrighty. Periodically check on my dog to make sure it's not been like grabbed by a larger animal. And then just have an all-around good day. Hold on. Let me see if I can like hook onto it. Okay, that works as well. There we go. Oh, dog's barking. Let me let him back in. Alright, we are back. We're back to it. Hopping back to it. Alright. What are those even for? What did those do? What purpose did they serve? Okay. Now we open it. Oh. It's one way. This is the other way. Hopefully everything's working properly. Welcome to whoever is viewing. I cannot tell. I have bad internet, but hopefully. Hello, Bob. It's good to see you. Love to see that you decided to join back. I decided to remake the stream name because battling an old radio isn't really the topic that I'm doing anymore, since I defeated the old radio and now I'm building a megaphone out of its mechanical corpse, if you will. Oh, that almost stabbed mine. So glad it didn't. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully having a good day. Welcome to the project. I can show you guys something neat at the moment. Oh, wait, it's off. Let me turn it back on. We'll wait a little bit for all that stuff to boot up. Hi, welcome to the live stream. I'm currently trying to get as many metal frame pieces from this old radio as I can. That way I can have something to actually attach this large speaker to this little, to this. I dropped it, but this thing, I'm going to put the large speaker into here. And I'm going to use metal, like, where are they at? These little things right here, these little metal frames to mount it like there, but like going all around it, hopefully, like claws to hold it in place. And then I'm going to do some more wiring and stuff for like a frame, and just overall, I'm going to make it look pretty cool, you know? Make it work, because this thing is much louder than my previous speaker that went on my chest. The previous chest speaker was, in my opinion, very good, but compared to this thing, it's like bad. Hold on. I'm plugging this. Plugging in the older version that went over my chest. This is what went over my chest. This is how it sounded. Oh, hold on. Is this working? It should be working. Did I unplug the input or the output? There's the input. Yep, that's output. Yep. There we go. It's working. So, This is how the original one sounded. It didn't sound good at all. And in fact, is it even working? Hold on. Did it disconnect? You better not have disconnected. After all the time and effort that I spent building this. How dare it. There we go. Okay, so that's how it sounded. But you see, that's not that good, right? And it was fairly decent, but as I moved my mouth away from it, it wasn't loud enough, and it sounded really distorted and crackly. But with the discovery of this antique radio that I had disassembled, however you want to word it, with the discovery of me having that and taking it apart and having the idea of using the speaker from inside of it, which all around looks better, it looks sleeker, it's taller though, which is why I'm going to turn it into a megaphone instead of a, like chest mount speaker. But also because this thing's much louder than the other one. Like, I don't know. One of these just screams megaphone type speaker, and the other one screams static. I'm gonna attach these. Hopefully this works. Let's see. But like look at that. Even without like any of the wiring put on there really securely, it just works really well. Also, if you're if you enjoy what you're seeing here, you can remember to like the stream. That'd be really helpful. It gets more people to see it. You know, I have to do the YouTuber thing to ask for a like because that's how I'm going to end up making money. So I might as well get into the habit of it, I guess, or not. Really and truly depends. Here's another metal frame I got. Looks nice. I like it. Yeah, we're just working on this. Right now, I'm trying to remove a singular screw. Rotate it. Now I grab it and rotate it again. Is that working? Or is the screw just staying still? It's just staying still. Okay. That's fine. No, it's not. Haha, I defeated you. Alright. I've just defeated it. Thank you guys for the like. Alright, now what is holding this in place? Is that steel cable? That's steel cable that's not wired into anything. I can like cut that, I think. Oh, but you may ask, how am I going to cut the steel cable? I don't have wire cutters. I have this box cutter knife that I've used for the longest for everything. It is, this box cutter blade is my multi-tool. That is what it is. The box cutter is what you summon and call upon when you are in doubt. There we go. There's a large wire attached to it. This is an issue. For anyone without a box cutter. I'm going to use the box cutter once again. There we go. The box cutter failed at one point. This is very disturbing. Never mind, we're good. But yes, how are you doing to the people who decided to join today? Hopefully, everyone is doing lovely. I don't have like an intro like YouTubers like The Click and people like that. You're like, hello neighbors or whatever like that, or like roommates or whatever. Should I make like an intro? I don't know. I feel like that might not be in the sense of my channel, which is just pure randomness anyway. Okay, this just looks cool. Look at that, it's like a little radiator. That's like just cool looking. I wonder what it serves as, or what it did serve as. Oh, the pieces are too close together. You know what that means? Razor blade time. Never mind, it's like trying to thread a needle. Oh, there we go. The box cutter is my savior. It works well, and we are fine again. All right. So what I was really trying to do was, if you see all this wire spaghetti on there, like that's cool and all, but that doesn't really benefit me with it existing. So I'm going to see if I can remove it. Like these little things that all have wires connecting to them. Little parts and bits and bobs. We don't like little doohickeys, you know? And the thought process is, if I'm able to remove it, it's just another like slab of metal to possibly mount the, the megaphone to, and just help build it. Basically, we're turning an antique weather radio into a megaphone. All of this just for a project, which is crazy. And I am fully open to small talk of any variety while I do this, as long as it's not, like drama causing, because I like to remain neutral on most subjects. That way people can have a good time here and feel welcome. And I learned that, drama causing topics make people feel, well, unwelcome and unhappy. We like happy vibes here. My hope is to one day be 1% as wholesome as Bob Ross painting, or what's his name from, that The Neighbor, what, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. If I remember, I think he's that wholesome guy, like that. Like my goal is to be at least 1% as wholesome as them with my community. I hope they didn't do anything controversial. They didn't do anything, did they? I hope they didn't, because that would sound really bad. So, yep. Hello, Asia. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. You woke up late, but you're back. That's perfectly fine. I'm glad you decided to join today, friend. No need to apologize as well. You're fully welcome to show up here, whether if you want to. You don't have to show up every single time if you don't feel like it. But I do appreciate you joining. Today we're making a megaphone. We got a cool new speaker from the Antique Weather Radio. Check this thing out. It's twice as loud as the original chest-mounted speaker. I'm doing lovely, actually. My room's a mess and I'm covered in little tiny spikes of metal, but that's a worthwhile sacrifice for the innovation that we're making for this thing today. I need to buy new wires, or I can find them somewhere probably. Anyway, I'm going to try and use this thing again to show it off, because I'm really happy with how it works. Nope, stop it. You better attach properly. All right, listen to that thing. It's so much louder than the previous one. It's so much louder. And I think it just works better. Alrighty, I will do that, Asia. You know what? For you guys, I will keep on going. Worry not. Haters can hate all they want. But do they have a cool community where we work on a robot cosplay? I don't think so. Are they building a homemade megaphone out of scrap parts from a radio from the 60s? I don't think so. So they can hate all they want, but they aren't doing the cool stuff we're doing here. And I think that's a decent mentality to have. I was going to say something else and I forgot what I was going to say. Well, listen, I try and be funny enough, just funny enough. I'm not walk into the room, drop dead hilarious, but I'm funny enough. I'm decent. I'm funny enough for a person who spends their free time disassembling electronics. If you guys remember the Minecraft movie, I saw a bunch of YouTubers make Steve's Lava Chicken or whatever. And I'm not a cook, but I thought that would be a funny thing to make maybe one day on a live stream when I'm a bigger YouTuber. But what if I just try and grow Minecraft shaped fruit, how people grow those fruit molds? What if I just grow a Minecraft shaped apple and an apple tree or something? I feel like that'd be a really cool video. Want y'all's opinion on it? Because I remember there's people who grow square watermelons, and I was like, that's cool. But what if we just grow 8-bit food? Ouch! Ouch! Stop that! Stop hurting me. Goodness. The struggle is real. The struggle is real today. But that's okay. Because that means the win's going to be twice as good. Yeah? Alright then. I know what we're going to be making. It's Phineas and Ferb is Ferb, I know what we're going to do today. I know what we're going to do today. I'll have to write that down real quick. And I'll have to, should I get a second page for videos? I'm gonna get a second page for live streams, I guess. Hold on. Oh, there's oil all over my hands. That's fine. That's fine. That just shows that we take pride in what we create here, and we take a little bit of it home with us every time. Thank you guys for the like on the stream. I do appreciate it. All right, now grow Minecraft CRAFT apple. All right. We have that idea written down. And then another idea that I had is, do you guys know the show BattleBots, where they make the robots fight each other on TV, you know? Well, I'm going to ask. I have to wait for you guys' response. But I was thinking, what if for one of the live streams, we actually build a BattleBot like one day? And we have it like represent the channel when we bring it in. You guys do? You guys, all right then, hold on. Like we have it represent like the channel, and like it's basically just a big old ad, if you will. But we make it really, really tough out of like scrap. I feel like building a custom BattleBot. All right then. I'm gonna make these like life goals, I guess. Build a custom BattleBot. BattleBot from scrap. There we go. And I feel like it has to be made from scrap and not new parts, because I mean, look what my channel started off from, taking apart electronics and making new things out of these old broken and busted parts. And if we do end up making the BattleBot, I want it to reflect what we started off as, you know? Like as a community. I like that idea. It just hits, you know? And then if it wins, it'll just be so much better. It'll just feel good. Like winning's fun, but like winning with something that has meaning to it instead of just blowing a bunch of money on expensive parts, I feel like that's where the real substance comes in. That's where the real victory is. Also, oh my goodness. I got an ancient light bulb. Pick that thing up. Look at that. That's not an LED. That's the funny part. That is that's a fused light bulb that is that small, and it still works. That is so cool. I am keeping that in the scrap pile. That is one of the coolest little things. That's so neat to me. I don't know why. Because nowadays, you only ever see like LED lights and stuff, you know? You never see like itty bitty light bulbs. Let me make sure my family's not home. I will run right to that door and right back. Don't worry. Yep. And we will continue our creation of the megaphone. All right, we are back. I had to make sure my family was not home. Now, we have this. What other parts do we have? Now, y'all, I have a question. This is a very important question. It's going to have a lot of meaning behind it. Do we disassemble this thing fully for its metal? Or do we keep it as a prop? Because it's really heavy. It feels like there is a ton of metal on it. But I want y'all's opinion before we do something drastic. And since there's only two of y'all here, that's what I'm asking. We get to make the very important decision of, do we keep this thing whole or do we fully commit? Man. No? No what? Good old radio? It is a good old radio. It is a good old radio. But here's the thing. With all the metal parts that we've taken out, the dials are no longer on the front. And it does have what looks like a bunch of pieces of metal, and it looks really, really useful. But I don't know. because it's already like down to its bare parts now. You know, like there's nothing in it. There's no hope of it ever being used as a radio again. And I'm having that dilemma because it's like if I don't scrap it, right? I have, this base of an old radio. But if I do scrap it, I have the parts probably needed to finish the megaphone. Do you see the dilemma now? But while we talk and wait, I'm going to see if I can get some more parts. Maybe I won't need to, scrap it. But yes, welcome. I do not speak, I don't know if that's Arabic or not. I don't know other languages writing. I do apologize. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to try and get this. Oh, ow. Hey, that was glass. I was wondering if that was glass or not. All right. Well, I hope everybody who's new here is having a lovely time. Ow. Alrighty. And then we just gotta slowly work away at this little doohickey. I don't know what they're saying. What? Why would I show how to build weapons? Why would I build weapons? That I create out of broken parts. I don't make weapons. Not yet, anyway. There's like 6 other YouTubers who do that, and I'm like, I don't want to get demonetized before I've even started. You know, I at least want to have at least some point in time where I've done something that's. Oh my goodness, this is very sturdy. Why is this so sturdy? Why are you so well crafted? Ow. Ow. There we go. All right. Now that's aluminum. Can I use this aluminum in any way? Just bend it inwards. Hopefully everybody's having a lovely day while we work on this this little homemade megaphone. All right. Now, do we go vertical? I wish we could probably screw this into it and then bend it over the top, possibly. Sketchy. Hey, you change your name? I don't even know how they changed their name. I'll be honest. I made my YouTube channel, changed the name once a while back, and then never changed it again. You're like brilliant people. Well, I appreciate it. You're pretty cool too. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. That's one screw that we could use to mount here, and we could screw another one through it and then bend it over. And that should hold it. As long as we don't swing it around like a maniac, it should. Yeah. Hold on. We need to bend it more. Definitely more. All right. Like that, maybe? Give you a challenge. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I don't really give challenges. I kind of just do the YouTuber thing, and do them, I guess. Let's see. Can I use these screws? No, none of these screws are sharp, are they? Oh, they're not sharp. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to. Oh man. Of course, the curse must continue. It must continue. I'll be right back. 1 second. I have to go grab wood screws again. I always hate having to grab wood screws. Hey, sorry, I tried to get my other dog to go outside, but they weren't doing that. I'm back. All right. So I have some like wood screws and stuff I'm going to be using to hopefully mount this into here. Oh, it should be holding it in place. Hold on. Definitely like that. I actually do need to carve this. Hold on. All right, where's the razor knife? There it is. Oh, this is gonna be fun. No, it's not. This is scary. It's shooting shrapnel everywhere. I'm terrified. Come on, what do you mean? What do you mean? Am I doing something wrong, my friend? I do apologize. I'm just slowly whittling away at something to make a megaphone in a live stream within the course of an hour. So, you know. I do apologize if this is not up to your standard. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, this one's gonna suck on the other side. Darn it. Alright, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna try it anyway. Where's the one that I made into the claw? I have two. There's the claw. Alright. There we go. Not like that. There we go. And then we go on to this side. That should be holding it. Now where did I put my wood screw? I had it. There it is. Oh, you do? I hear a dog showing. I hear a car showing up. That might be my family. Where's my screwdriver? Yep, that is my family. What's up? Like smart devices. I don't have smart devices. Hold on, I'm being summoned. One second, y'all. My family came back. I gotta mute. I gotta mute the live stream. Back. I do apologize if my family is loud. Oh my goodness, 1 second. They were back for 2 seconds and I heard yelling. Family speed run, any percent. Do I have shorter screws? Like these? Oh, actually, can I have some more of these? All right. Sorry if this is slow. I'm currently just looking for tiny screws that won't pierce through the speaker when I screw them in. That'll work. All right, I found. So I run this through here. Then we just start. Okay. Let you not. Let us not fake the show. What show? There's a show that's being faked. Oh my goodness, I just realized this is going to be really hard because this plastic's really, really strong. Can I like start like a hole with it? Like a different screw and then come back with it? Hold on, sharper screw. Alright, hold on. Yeah, we have a sharper screw here. Then we do this. Alright, we're just gonna start a hole. I'm in pain. Goodness. I'm gonna use my razor blade to start it. There we go. Now I get to start the fun experience. 1 second. Alright. Where's the screwdriver? There it is. Now I must spin my favorite experience ever, which is drilling through plastic with dull screws. It's not obvious, I really don't enjoy drilling through plastic. It is probably the most painful experience ever. Because it's just so slow. You know, I'll set up the spots for the 2 holes, and then I'll just know it, you know? And then I can just drill it without this on it. So, where's the other screw? Right there. There we go. And I just take out my razor knife, and then just... Alright. Like how to do surgery or build weapons. Yeah, there are people who like doing stuff like that. I can't do surgery, sadly. I'm not intelligent enough for that. I think I'd probably all of my patients would die. And I did do weapon design at one point when I was like younger. That was something I did do. And those are some later projects for the channel. And currently I'm just drilling. I do apologize. Why is this so slow? Why? Can I use the drill? I could use the drill. I'm going to use the drill. 1 second. We have a drill. We're going to use it just to start the holes. We've marked them out, so we might as well, right? Just for my own sanity. Dang it. There we go. Got it. All right. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Now we go to the other side with the other one. Where's my blade? All right. There we go. All right. Dang it. Hold on. Alrighty. Ah. Oh, you're here? Hi, Bob. What's good? Sorry, I was busy messing with this drill and this really hard plastic. Alright. What we got? That's decent, but can always be more sturdy. Day 2. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough for now. It's not the most sturdy thing, but that's fine. Because it's cracking and we don't want to damage it anymore. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's fine. I can shake it. That's okay. Good enough for me. Alright. Alrighty, it should be working. There we go. Look at that. I told you so. But yes, this is what I was saying. Look at this. Yep. All right. I'm gonna have to end the stream for now, like I guess for today, because we've streamed for a grand total of like 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. We've done pretty good. I have to go do some stuff now. Good day to you. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys being here, and we will work on this again tomorrow or the day after. I really need to set a good upload schedule.